So today, this morning did not go as planned. I definitely didn't plan to start my morning like this. I'm at home, as you can see, on a Tuesday, missing work because my son's father couldn't follow through. The inconsistency, the excuses is exhausting, and it's times like this that make me feel like it's just impossible. Like I try so hard to keep everything together, and I know I'm not the only one. I know there are other single parents out there that feel the same, and we're all in the same boat. So hello you guys, and welcome back. This is going to be a very raw, in my feelings type of vlog. I'm not going to take too much of y'all time, but I'm feeling some type of way this morning. I really am. But the way that my life is going, and this chapter 35 is just completely different. I'm trying to reach goals and accomplish new things, and it doesn't feel right to move in the feelings that I'm feeling right now. So you know what? I just decided I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna pick up my camera and I'm going to authentically come to you guys with a challenge as a single mom. I'm making my son something to eat right now, but I should be at work. I should be at work. My son should be with his dad, but he isn't. The reality of this situation is he didn't follow through on what he said he was going to do, and now I have to call off from work and I have to miss another day. This is the second day this week, and I want to blame him. I want to say it's your fault that I'm in this situation right now. It's your fault that I missed 2 days of work this week. It's your fault. It's your fault. Blame, blame, blame. But then I had to say, you know what? Stop it. You need to stop. And when I'm saying you need to stop, I'm talking to myself. I'm like, stop. You need to stop. We as single parents have to stop playing the blame game. We have to take control of the narrative of our lives. When we allow ourselves to blame other people or situations, whatever it is, whatever you're placing the blame on, when we do that, we are taking away an opportunity for self-reflection. If you say you want to be this girl, you want to be this woman, you want to reach this goal, you want to be completely transformed, how can you do that if you're not taking every opportunity you can to be in a position where you can self-reflect? So, is it his fault? Or is it my fault? Did I not have a plan B and a plan C for if this didn't fall through? I've been sitting in the same job, the same position for 3 years, and I know that my job does not allow me the type of flexibility I need to work with my kids' school schedule. It doesn't. I have been having this challenge for the longest when it comes to my work schedule and my kids' schedule. So who's to blame? Me. Not him, not the situation, me. Stopping, resetting, and self-reflecting gave me the opportunity to see that there are things that I'm lacking. I say that I want to do better. I say that I want change, but what am I doing in this area to promote change, to promote a different outcome? This is the same outcome that I've been experiencing for the last 3 years, where if I can't find someone to help me with my kids, then I'm missing out on work, which then turns into I'm missing out on money, which then turns into I gotta push a bill back, which then turns into there's late fees, which then turns into there's debt, which then transfers into my financial stability. Could I have been working this whole time and not being stuck in this mindset of this is my job and this is X, Y, and Z, and getting caught up in a day-to-day basis, and then not remembering that this is an opportunity that I took so that I can pay bills, but it's not where I should be staying. I know what I need to work in my life. I know what type of position and flexibility I need that will work with the way my life is set up. So is it his fault, or is it my fault that I procrastinated for 3 years and I'm still experiencing the same things? If you ever find yourself in a place where you like, I'm taking 10 steps forward and then I'm knocked 10 steps back, it's because you became complacent with where you were and you forgot to evaluate. Yes, now I stepped into this job. I have this nice opportunity. I'm getting paid this. I could take care of my bills. Now let's sit and self-reflect. Is this where I'm going to be for the next 2 to 3 years? Or is this a position that God blessed me with for now? Not forever, for now. And what can I do little by little to make sure that this blessing transfers into another blessing that fits into my lifestyle? So who's to blame? Let's stop playing the blame game. Let's take the moments that we want to pick up the phone and say, girl, could you believe blah, 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 blah? Or call my mama and tell mama, do you believe he did da, 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 again? No, let's stop. Let's stop right there. Don't pick up your phone. Don't send a text message to your friends. Don't dwell on it, because you're speaking negativity over your life. When you do that, it's technically gossiping when you're picking up your phone and you're talking about everything, like you're just letting everything out. And what it does is it not only negatively affects you because you're speaking negativity, you're speaking death on everything. You're just vomit out of the mouth. But now you've given it to someone else to be like, girl, you know she called me today and you know he did it again. Girl, you know she called me and this happened again. And now it's all in the atmosphere, you know, the energy around you and what you have is negative. Let's not pick up the phone. Let's stop. Let's reset, and let's self-reflect. What we really need to do is stop living in some fairy tale that somebody's gonna come knock at your door and give you everything you need to solve your problem. Like somebody's gonna call you and be like, what is it? What you need? Here you go. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Like, we have to stop living in some fairy tale and live in the reality of, this is what my life is. This is what cards were dealt for me. This is my reality. Let's not compare our lives and our situations to other people's situations. Let's look at our resources. If you looked in your hands, if you looked in your bank account, if you looked around you, what resources do you have personally? What is the reality of your life right now? I think a lot of us as single parents, we try to do a lot on our own. We do. And we think that we're alone. Let me tell you something. I know a lot of people, if you get on YouTube, the internet, social media, they always be like, change your mindset, your mindset. You got to change the way you think of things. You got to change your mindset. And it's been hard for me to do that. Like, yeah, I have tried to do that. I have tried to make that the first thing that I do, because that's what everybody tells you. Like, the first step in changing your life is changing your mindset. And I've tried to do that, and it'd be hard, because honestly, I always seem to revert back, right? And then I'm like, okay, whatever, keep trying, right? Lately, in this new chapter that I'm in my life, I've been spending time with God every day. Do I talk to God throughout the day, all throughout the day? Yeah, I do. But I mean, actually building a relationship with God every day, spending either my morning that day, if I have time in the morning, or at night before I go to sleep, and just getting in my daily devotional, getting in the word, reading my Bible. And that has truly been what has shifted my mindset, because let me tell you, a while ago, the old me would have picked up my phone and been like, you said you was gonna do, and you ain't did. So what you expect me to do? Like, I would have been on some rah-rah, like, hey, hello, excuse me. But the fact that I have been spending my mornings, my nights with the ultimate partner, because we think we alone, but we haven't been alone. You haven't been alone this whole time. You've had God sitting there waiting for you to turn to him. You have not been alone this whole time. And me just spending that time with God every day, whether it's in the morning or at night, and just sitting down and devoting my time, my attention, it's automatically changed my mindset. I tried the whole waking up in the morning, listening to motivational videos and this person and that person and what's the word for the day. And let me tell you, I've always reverted back. But since I've spent time with God, my mindset shift automatically took a turn. It automatically changed. So this morning when I'm like ready to go in on some stuff, I immediately felt what can I say, convicted in my spirit. I felt convicted, like, you better not pick up the phone and start gossiping and telling me. You better not think that this was set up to mess you up in some type of way. Like, everything that happens is for your greater good, and to switch your mindset is to deep dive into your faith. Faith first. My whole change, right? The whole thing that I'm focused on in this season for me is faith, fitness, and finance. The 3 F's. Faith, fitness, and finance. And faith is first. When I deep dive into my faith, everything around me started to shift. I felt it in me before it started to shift. And that was the ultimate change in my life. And it changed my mindset. It changed the way I looked at things. It changed the way I understood things. It changed the way I saw things. And that's how I came on. I got to stop looking around.
Sorry for interrupting you. Can I get a drink?
I'll bring you a drink.
Okay.
You want to come get it? Real life. But I think we forget that part of moving into the person that we want to be and changing our lives and doing things differently. We forget to tap into our faith and understanding that will build the ultimate foundation. You got to tear down and build a new foundation so that you're no longer running, taking 20 steps forward and falling back 100 steps. It's building that foundation that you can continue to build on is your faith. That's the foundation of everything. And in that, you will find that you've never been alone. You are not a single parent. You're not doing this on your own. God has been with you this whole time. So tap into your faith. Like, allow that to be the first step in your journey to finding yourself again. Throw away self-care. Everybody's in this self-care. These things are important, but they are not where you need to start. And I'm telling you guys out of experience, out of like what I've dealt with, out of the things that I have. So if it ain't working for you, if this doesn't work for you, then it doesn't work for you. But I'm just speaking through experience of what I've been dealing with as I'm going on this journey, is that the base foundation of how I've been able to stay consistent, of how I've been able to continue to speak life over myself, of how I've been able to really like hone in on my goals and achieving them, and they don't seem so impossible anymore. I don't feel like I'm so crazy. I'm in a 2-bedroom apartment, but the vision I have for myself next year is far exceeds that, and it doesn't feel like I'm so crazy anymore, that is so out of reach, or that is impossible, because now that I've built my faith and I'm continuing to build the foundation and relationship I have with God, everything that is impossible seems possible. It got me believing in the impossible. Like, you're right. This belly fat ain't going nowhere. But I'm believing that I can be consistent enough in my health and fitness journey that it will go. And it doesn't feel like a dream. It feels like it's actually a reality, that it can actually be a reality. So I got an idea. This is what I want you to do going forward. And I'm doing it myself. This is something that I'm doing myself, is I want you to be quiet in this season while we are setting our goals and planning out how we're going to achieve them, and looking into the vision we have over our life and making it a reality. This is what I want you to do. Stop picking up your phone. Stop telling people and in conversation, bringing up your goals and what you're doing to achieve them. Stop picking up your phone and talking to people. Stop letting people know what you're doing and how you're doing it and everything that's going wrong and all the challenges you're facing. What I want you to do is speak to your ultimate partner. Allow God to be your husband, your best friend, your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your cousins. Allow him to be your everything. And in everything that you're feeling, all the challenges that you're facing, get a pen, get a paper. I want you to write them down. I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to think of, what is your day-to-day life like? What are all of the challenges you're facing? And I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. It could be health-wise. It could be financially wise. It could be in your family, like the challenge I'm facing this morning. It could be in your job. All of the challenges that you're facing. Maybe you're facing homelessness. Maybe you're facing losing everything. I don't care what it is. Write down all of the challenges that you're facing. And what I want you to do is spend some time with God every day. And remember that He's your ultimate partner. He's your partner in life. And I want you to sit with your partner and discuss all the challenges that you're facing. And I want you to ask your partner, your leader, what are we going to do about these challenges? These are the challenges that I'm facing. How are we going to fix this? What is the solution? I want you to start there. Write down your challenges. Bring it to your ultimate partner. And I want you to have faith, and I want you to start to believe in the impossible. I want you to start to look at things differently. Okay? Remember, faith first. Faith first. Build your foundation. Go to your ultimate partner. We're not talking to nobody else. They can't solve your problems. They could talk with you about them. They can give you some ideas. But if you have the ultimate partner in your corner that is all knowing, that can really change some things, that can really shift some things, that can really move some things around from you, then you're missing out on a major change in your life if you do not consult with your ultimate partner on everything in your life before you make every decision, every challenge that you're moving into and that you're facing. Everything, bring it to your ultimate partner. So that is it, you guys. I'm gonna see you guys next week, sometime this week, on the next vlog. But I want you to remember to stop and to reset. Every time you're about to go down the rabbit hole, I want you to stop and reset. And I want you to write down what you're challenging and bring it to your ultimate partner. And remember that you were never alone, and you are never alone. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video if it resonated with you in anyway and leave a comment in the comment section. If you made it this far in the video, comment, stop, and reset. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.